brother was an only child, deported, made his son. Usually I finished long before I had begun.
Hello there, Mr. Vaulato here. For those who do not know me, I have been teaching for 30 years in School District U46. I have taught elementary, I have taught middle school, I've taught high school art, I've taught all these different sections of art, including ones that don't exist anymore, like cartooning and animation and jewelry uh, and design, or, well, design exists now, but it's all computer. So at some point they asked me what I wanted to teach, and I said I want to teach 2D stuff, drawing and painting. And since I was the guy who was in the building the longest, they let me do it. So that was kind of cool. This semester, I am going to have Canvas active. However, I am not going to list assignments there. You're not going to be able to turn in assignments there. The reason you're not going to be able to do that is because I don't trust it. It's a faulty program. They never really allowed us to learn how to use it effectively. In fact, a lot of people started 3 days before school. And last semester, it was changing grades in there. Now, luckily, I never connected it to Infinite Campus, which is good because all the grades that we post are in Infinite Campus. So, what I'm going to have you do to turn in work is you can either email it straight to me, and I will give you the email address in a few minutes, or you can put it in a portfolio, which is going to be a digital slideshow, and you can use that portfolio to basically submit work. So every time you update your portfolio, we finish an assignment, you drag and drop it into there. You just pop me an email and say, hey, check my portfolio for the last assignment. I will do it. I will give you a grade. That's about the easiest and the quickest and the most insured way that you're going to get a grade for the work that you do in my class. Putting it in Canvas, Canvas doesn't always tell me when you put stuff in. It's supposed to. It doesn't. Um, Last semester, it turned all the grades in my one class to fours when you would look at the overall grade, but you'd click on the assignment and nobody would have submitted anything and there would be no grade there. So, as I said, don't trust Canvas. So, I'm going to show you how to build a digital portfolio right now. And I think this will be easy. You can follow along. Obviously, you'll probably be watching this on YouTube. So when I show you a step, stop the video, go through that step. Make sure you have this portfolio from the beginning of this semester because it'll be easier for you. It'll be easier for me. And if you lose anything or it gets eaten by your baby sister, you have proof that you did it. All right, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna hit the screen share here. All right, so you open Google and you go to Google Slides. In fact, I'll go back a step just to show you how to get to Google Slides. All right, so we start on our inbox, right? You go over to here to this triple 9 dots. Some people call it a waffle. You click on that. In my case, slide is the first thing that shows up. So I click on slideshow. Now you can see there are numerous slideshows in here to begin with. What we're going to do to create the slideshow, we're going to click on the thing that says blank. Double click on it. Boom, you got the section that says slideshow. Now on this area here, you have all kinds of backgrounds for whatever you want the slideshow to look like. You can put color. I think color tends to take away from the intensity of your work. So I'm going to click on the black one. Ooh, sexy, right? Okay, now I'm going over here. I'm probably going to want more than one slide. So I'm going to go click, 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 click. All right. You'll be adding pieces throughout the semester. So, don't really worry how many that you have open. I'm going to go back to slide one because I'm going to start to add some text. All right. So you're going to add your name here. Name. All right. Yours. So whatever your name is, you pop that there. All right. Do you want it bigger? You can click and drag over there. You can go up to the size, font size, make it bigger, 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 bigger. It's out of control. All right, that's enough. You can change and make it bold, bold. Or if you wanted to, you could even change the font. You have to remember sometimes when you change the font, then you have to mess with the size. So you got your name there. Then you're going to put in your class. Your class might be drawing intro or discovery drawing. All right. It could be drawing 1, drawing 2, or drawing 3. At least if you're in my classes. All right. So whichever one you are, you do on that. Let's just say this is drawing intro. All right. We go below this, we put period. And the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of times I teach multiple classes. So when I see your name and I see the class period, I basically know where to go to put your grade in. And that makes it easier for me, makes it easier for you. All right. So my intro drawing classes are 6 and 7. So just for an example, I'll pop in 6. All right. And then I'll put semester 2 because this is the second semester. All right. I want to make that a little bigger just by pulling down that arrow. All right. Now, I've got to add something to here, right? Which would be an artwork. Now, you got a couple of options. Number one, you can take your cell phone, take a picture of it, and email it to yourself. And I'll kind of show you some of that process. You can take your Chromebook and take a picture with your Chromebook. And if we can charge my kid's Chromebook, I'll try to add that example on here. Once it is in your computer, all you got to do is figure out where. If you're going to store it on the desktop, that makes it really easy for you. If you're going to put it in your documents as an image, or if you're going to put it in the pictures, whatever, wherever you put it, try to be consistent so you can always find it. All right. I'm going to go to insert image, which is this weird little square with some mountains. I'm going to go upload from the computer. And I know I've stored a bunch of more recent drawings here in this folder. So I'm going to just go there and I'm going to click on them. That's not one of mine. Let's see if I can find one of mine. Okay. So I'm going to go click. There's my picture. Now, what I would like to see in every portfolio, so I can give you full credit, I would like to see some kind of commentary. So I could give it a title. I could be like Cartoons at the Diner. All right. Whoops, fell off my page. And you can always just double click here. There we go. And I'm going to shrink this a little bit just by taking that arrow, moving it over. And then I'm going to write a little bit about this piece, right? What I like about it or I dislike about it. What I like about this. All right. Is the placement of the characters. Boom. What I dislike about this. I don't know why I decided to give that a capital, is uneven coloring. All right. And that's all you have to do. You know, if you leave those out, you end up getting a 2 instead of a 4. So I would try to put those comments in there. And then you just do the next thing that you can find. Upload again from my computer. Took me right to where I needed to be. We're going to add that one that I did. All right. I do the same thing. I give it a title, Nouveau Thunder. That's the name of the character. I like this drawing, but I should have made her face a more feminine. I don't think that's how you spell feminine. Feminine. Less, here, less male looking. All right, that's pathetic, but you get the idea. All right, so that's basically all you do. Then how do you get this to me? Well, all right, you see how there is a code up here that is your HTTP address, right? Your web address. You're going to select that, hit Command Copy, or you could go to Edit Copy and click there. And then you will go back to your email. All right. And you'll go to Compose and you will type Tim Vaulato, TIMVAULATO at u-46.org. Boom. Subject, Tim Vaulato's time. I like that. Tim Vaulato's portfolio. I'm going to go Command V, or I could go back up to Foxfire and go paste. All right. Did it again. Boom. I'm going to take that back. And then all I have to do is hit send. And you see, it showed up right away, top of my email. I click on that. I can check it out. I can actually access it from there. Now, these are active links that you are sharing with me. So if I see something horribly messed up, I might fix it. What I consider something horribly messed up, if your picture is sideways, like if she was laying on the side, that whole drawing, I would fix that. So forth and so on. Anything that seems amiss and is horribly amiss, I'm either going to tell you to fix it or I'm going to fix it. All right. So now I can get out of that and go back to my email. What I do from that point, I go back to my inbox. I drag this over to what class period you're in. So if you're in class period 7, boom, I throw that into 7. When you tell me you finished an assignment, I look it up and we're all good. All right. So I'm going to stop my share, go back to my face. So this is really what I want you to kind of do right now. I'm having all my people who are in intro doing a person, house, and tree drawing. So you can take today and either do your person, house, and tree drawing and then photograph it, set up your portfolio so that I am ready and able to accept your grades and give you grades. Remember, you can watch the video, pause the video, go through the act, rewind the video. If you didn't understand what I was doing, ask the sub if there's a sub in my room. Or you can email me and I'll tell you, like, maybe Friday. We'll see what happens. All right. So that's your assignment for today. You're going to set up a portfolio. You are going to do a person, house, and tree if you're in discovery. And that's it. All right, guys. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble. If you can't stay out of trouble, don't get caught.